Ministry of Education is taking a holistic approach in the provision of education. The ministry, through its Directorate of School Health and Nutrition, is promoting the physical, social, and the mental well-being of the child while in school. The Ministry of Education guides and leads the implementation of nutrition interventions in schools by coordinating all school feeding programs in 70 districts across the country. The ministry also guides on the required number of water points in schools and the kind of sanitation facilities. Through this program, 2.3 million learners are fed at 5,200 schools in the 70 districts.
Madam Speaker, government has continued to implement the school feeding program, now called the Homegrown School Meals Program. The rebranding of the program is meant to promote its sustainability through the use of nutritious local foods while supporting local farms. To this effect, over 2.2 million vulnerable learners from 82 selected districts across the country are being supported under the Homegrown School Meals Program. We call upon local businesses, churches, NGOs, civil society to join government by adopting schools for homegrown schools meals.
Ms. Malalu Mulondika is Director School Health and Nutrition in the Ministry of Education, and she explains the impact of the school feeding program.
We are currently feeding about 2,300,000 learners in 70 districts countrywide. And we are covering about 41% of the learners in all the schools. And we give one hot meal to a child every day of the school term. The feeding program is implemented by the ministry mainly to mitigate issues of high dropout levels, low enrollment. Some parents do not enroll their children into schools, and also progression and high poverty districts.
Nsongwe Primary and Secondary School in Kazungula District in the Southern Province is one of the schools implementing the school feeding program. Here, like in other schools, learners are fed once a day. Mr. Patrick Awala is the school head teacher and says the project is a game changer, not only to the learners but parents as well.
Actually, the feeding program is a game changer. The government can provide teachers. They can provide learning and teaching materials. Government can give us whatever we need to do our work. But if this very important aspect is left out, all our effort will not bear the results that we want. Actually, our attendance as a school is normally between 97 and 100%. Okay? I'm sure you are able to attest from the enrollment, from the number of people that are coming to eat from here. So it is a program that has motivated learners from different levels, okay? Economically, in terms of what their parents are able to provide and what they are not able to provide. This one, starting from the lowest class, a child is able to come to school because they are assured of having a meal, and that motivates them, especially this year. You know, this year is actually a very, very difficult year where we have drought that has hit Zambia, and it has hit us also as in Songwe. And so this, with consistent supply of food, we are assured that our learners are going to come to school every day. They will pay attention once we are in school. And this has also improved performance in the school. The government has been very consistent in the supply, and we just urge the government to continue through the Ministry of Education as well as the cooperatives that have been contacted to supply the food to the school.
Health and Nutrition Focal Point Memory Mugololo at Nsongwe School is always on hand to ensure the process is smooth.
Basically, our program is going on well. What usually happens at the beginning of the term, we receive some maize, cowpeas, and cooking oil from government. So what we do with that food is the maize is grinded into samp, sometimes into mini meal. So the samp usually we mix with the cowpeas and the cooking oil, then we cook, then we feed our children on a daily basis. So when we have the mini meal and when our garden there is in full production, we use the mini meal to prepare nshima. Then we get the cabbages and the tomatoes from the garden there and feed our children.
The parents are excited with this program and say it has many benefits.
Kuti vana vararya kuchikoro iyi program turaianda maningi, iratugwasiria maningi. Turavona kuti vana varaanguka maningi, varayandisiha kupora kuchikoro kamba kuti vari kuti kuri chakudya. Kanji muminzi motukarata tuchisi chakudya muri uno mwaka mbovete. So inga iratugwasiria maningi toba maya kuti vananga tabashuti kupora kuchikoro kamba vari kuti vapora vaodya ninga chakudya. Ngandamba kuti kuri pamaharima atuyandisiye kuti vana atuparete kuchikoro nkambo kuchikoro kuri rugwayo maningi varapora kukurya varajana rugwayo kuinda mburi kumanda kotukara chimuyindi unori tojisi chakurya mburi jiro mwana kuina naakaya pere kuti wamusungirira kuti apore kuchikoro bwacha uhojana chakudya so inga kuri rugwayo maningi tikapapora kujana chakudya
mburi ndise mburi vamahari yatugwaya maningi yakuti mbaya mbuli mbomo wene inga vana vasikako kuno kuchikoro yava uniform varerene uyinda kuti uzva kumukwasunjina chakurya uyinda upengede kuti so kuli mbuli muminzi kapati kuno kuli buyumuyumu kumakana chakurya tabali bonse vantu valya 3 times a day so nkambo kabobo ivana vabwera kuno kuchikoro varajana chakurya ali mwinga tawa kuli penja avo yaja kuti valya nzivana. As a result, mwajana kwamba kuti even vana oranganda kakuli problem tabashupi kubora kuchikoro kabalizi kuti nathu ayinka kuchikoro mane tiyoponaka vo tuinda kuno kung'anda then kambo kakuyandisha kuti kavabora kuchikoro vana even mweyota akwiya varaiya kavo tukamba kuti varabora kuchikoro so ei programu itugwahije maningi yakuti nga twaromba ku hurumende kuti itagolera ano italeki program especially mbuli this year mbuli mbomo kwene kuno kuine orangira kutebura popolo lyomwe vantu vakasambara maguva mumunda yavo so di maguva buyo vaina mapopo so pekuromba kuti program izidilire ikutegwa itugwahije vana vesu ikavavora kuchikoro then ikavajana korugwashorwa kulya.